I'm gonna be playing some 2K. Make sure you subscribe.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Oh, yeah, are they hacking or something?
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Golden State Warriors.
As you can tell.
These people are so bad. Everyone on my team left the rage quit.
Why?
Because they're trash.
Maybe they like being trash. Don't judge.
How do you have an answer for everything? Yeah, I vote jungle. I vote jungle.
Game, I think, Shaq.
I haven't played this, guys. I haven't played this game in like a year. I loved it though. I like it. It's fun. I'm really good at it.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's
I always
game
beat
as
my
the Nuggets
dad
come into town for
and my
this one.
cousins.
The fans are making noise
Ryan,
here
I'm
inside the
I'm so good at 2K. No one ever beat me. I'm
Bringing
undefeated. No one
the
beat me.
NBA on 2K Sports.
No one's beat me.
And Greg Anthony and
Marshall.
Forsberg reporting from the sideline.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Bogut. Let's go, Bogut.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at 4. Harris is out there with Moody.
Oh, get open, someone! I swear.
Outside for Curry.
Thank you, Curry. I swear. Come on, Curry. You can't make
the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on.
Everybody's watching Fortnite right now.
Bro, he was ahead of the Snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season.
Let's shot Klay Thompson, baby. Let's go.
He ended up being the MVP.
2-0.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
Now here's Moutier. Here's Jokic inside. 6 on the shot clock.
Let's go.
Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he
Guys,
played
I'll
the
show
fewest
the
minutes
score.
by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much.
I just trained a half court on the center.
Here's Moutier. The
Good
Warriors
stuff,
pull
kid.
it in.
Yes, you are, Ryan. You're talking to your
First
friend.
quarter, about a minute and a half in.
Oh, I got
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case, and maybe.
Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up.
No.
Golden State moving it around. And Thompson kicks to Green.
Freaking internet.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Farid goes in, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Green against Farid. Green dishes to Bogut. Thompson inside the line.
Come on, how's that not in? That's a clear
Major defensive
green.
lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Moutier, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. And really, the Warriors had an amazing
That's
regular
him.
season.
Oh my,
Just from a
dunk it!
historical standpoint,
Yes,
it was
thank
one
you.
of the best ever.
If you battle for the
And
offensive
one,
rebound,
baby.
you're
Let's go.
guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Martin has checked in. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the pass
Guys,
to
I'm
Jokic.
not that good at defense.
No one near Moutier as he lets
Could
it
you
go.
jump, Curry? I
And there's another
swear.
one
Play
for the
defense.
Nuggets. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the inside. Here's Bogut.
Thank
He takes
you.
it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Curry.
Thank you, Curry. I
Don't take your eyes
swear.
off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
There's the pick.
How much kills does he have?
Here's Barton. No scoring yet from him.
Does he have
but
God
that's
guns or
likely to
something?
change. Jokic
It sucks, kid.
gets the
You're
whistle.
trash.
Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No question.
You're
he got
ready.
bumped on that
Ryan,
shot.
is your phone
Yeah,
by
the
you?
officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Yeah, could you watch my stream?
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Please.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And those aren't the kind
Ryan,
of numbers
please.
they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And then for Denver, Laverne, he's checked in for Gallinari. Chandler comes in for Gary Harris. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Moutier. And he sinks the second. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really
What
had
is
a
the-
good look at
Although
it.
we have
Just
Sean
fell
Livingston,
back
he's
of the
bad.
And it's the second straight year of not playing.
This is our second
basketball
group is so
in Denver.
bad.
This coming on the heels
Only
of
this
2
guy's
straight
good, I
bursts
swear.
between 04
Space,
and
like
13.
he's a
The
god.
Nuggets trail by 7. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
A bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to
Where's that ball?
He told me
God.
he's a fan of Andre
Hey,
Iguodala,
oh, wait,
especially
how?
the way he's developed his outside
What
shot.
do you
He
mean,
said that
brother?
was one weakness. He could do everything else,
Brother, what do you
pass, handle,
mean?
and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that
Brother.
he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways.
You're being.
Back to
I
you.
hate this
All
game.
right, Doris, thank you very much.
They have got to put a body on him because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
The Nuggets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. The free throw drops for Arthur. Here is Livingston.
What guy's so bad? What guy's
Gets to
so bad?
space. Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. And the 3 ball is good. Barbosa's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice
They're leading
touch.
by 7, I swear.
There's a good screen.
This ain't Fortnite.
44 seconds left in the first. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
How?
And, you know,
What?
Denver was not that good against the West last season, but they weren't as bad as you would have thought. Managed
No,
to
I'm
get
talking about this
19
2K
wins
game.
against the rest of the conference, and we know how tough the West is, so that's not shabby.
I
And the
did, but
technical free throw
I'm like,
is good.
how is that a
Well,
technical?
last
I
year
didn't
for the
even
Nuggets,
follow
they were really
follow him.
searching, and they finished 12th in the Western Conference. Greg, they were 30 and 52.
I'm not.
You know,
better
not a
than
great
you.
place to be.
No,
let's face
no.
it.
The ref is so dumb in this
never
game,
really
not
had
even
a
funny.
shot at the postseason, but weren't good enough to land a high draft pick either. And fancy finishes like that look great.
Oh
but
yeah.
man, it's
So
embarrassing
I
when
was
you
on the plate in baseball.
No
I
good.
stole a
Nice
base
D from
and
Chandler.
the ball went behind the catcher. And want to know what happened? I was on the base. He didn't even tag me. Like he was still getting the ball when I was on the
set the
base and he called
screen.
me out.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And another miss by Denver.
Isn't that my my
Albedation
real
second left.
second?
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Oh my God, what? What? Oh my God. You don't have to stamp it the way you are.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
What did you say?
5-6 feet outside that three-point line. If I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot, and it's tough.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry, and tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They definitely have from three-point range. Always
he just jumped over 5 people. What the heck?
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
We're just both
taking a look at the Nuggets. For Reed and Nurkic in the middle. Then it's Moutier.
You can't shoot. How did he make that? 5 people jumped on him, and then he made. Oh!
Very little you can do defensively.
Thank you. I got it.
Iguodala kicks to Clark.
I swear this is me.
Beyond the arc. The shot is off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
Come on, game.
Well, the term
this 2K game is crazy.
Applied to Steve Kerr's first year, comes in and sets a franchise record in wins, and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal. Just trying to get a break in the act.
I couldn't lay down, and it just made me get up, and I got sniped. That's so dumb.
No crap. Canceling.
To clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Gallinari wide open. 6
oh my God. Dang, how are they winning?
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel
the
momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Get Curry in. Thank you. I need him right now.
Yeah, 3 votes are on random. Both these matches.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Curry. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And just miss after miss right now.
We're just missing. Like, I have...
Now, here's Moutier, covered by Barnes. Moutier dishes to Nurkic.
Stop!
And
how does he make that? A 7-foot tall man is on him.
Lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run,
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, Tryhard.
Really
I'm done.
The interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them.
This guy sucks at shooting.
Well, perhaps one of the most intriguing draft.
I can't even hit a shot shooting.
Emmanuel Moutier can be a game-changing play. Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead, so we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
Bogey, you know.
Here's Denver now. It's been 10 unanswered points. And the shot is good. Fareed's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
No one's open except him.
Good and
thank you, I finally.
And that's now 6 points for Draymond Green.
And they've got to talk to each other on D. Their miscommunication, and now he's able to make it pay.
Good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
I'm gonna make 2 threes right now.
With as many points as they've gotten in the paint.
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
I don't know. I can't make
here's
this.
Moutier, guarded by Curry. Moutier, no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Thompson. And
Oh!
that misses. That would have put him up.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Harris misses.
What's this kid doing?
Warriors trailing. Here's Barnes.
How did he miss that layup when he's wide open?
Moutier kicks to Sampson. Pass to Harris from outside the arc. Here's Fareed with the block.
I just stuffed him.
Thompson dishes to Curry. 14
I
feet away.
stuffed him badly. Thank you.
Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second.
I made my mistakes. There's nowhere to run. Everybody watches Fortnite. That's all they watch on YouTube.
Timeout is called. First of the game.
Right? Isn't that right, bro?
Last season, Draymond Green
Everybody just watches Fortnite on YouTube. I watch Fortnite, but not all the time. I just watch Fortnite on YouTube, Madden, and Call of Duty, and like 2K.
His emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Vassili's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Harrison Barnes. Outside, Green. Barbosa passes to Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Offensive rebound. Lets the 3 fly. Barbosa's shot is off. Denver in the lead. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Chandler with the ball. Now Green defending. And Chandler, here we go. That's good.
How does he make that?
Chandler's got his first points of the night.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup.
Watch him
Terrific
make
job.
it. Walk it like I talk it.
Curry's shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Barton dishes to Chandler. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And so it's Golden State with it. Here is Livingston. And no good trying to get that one. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Nuggets ahead, leading by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take on the 3-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and they'll turn around.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
All right, Doris, thank you.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
This got one watching, thank you. Got one watching.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. As
I got
we
one
start
watching
breaking
machine.
it down for you. After 2 quarters,
Probably
it's
Matthew.
Denver out in front. They are
It's
leading
Matthew.
by 4.
Layz Con is on.
Kenny?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard.
And now, folks, it's just about time
Matthew's
for the third quarter to begin.
Matthew's watching
We'll
the
see you after the final.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far
the center just made one. Not even funny. What the heck?
For him, quite honestly.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards, and it's Barnes and it's Methuselah. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
They're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Curry from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 13 points.
Guys, you just can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man,
Matthew, if you hear me, I just want to play this game, okay?
And I was looking over.
It's almost over the ways, Matthew. So
they couldn't believe it either.
The shot's good from Fareed.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
It's Curry outside. That's it.
Give me that.
From Thompson.
Give me your toe.
16 points for Steph Curry.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
All of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Now,
don't screen me, boss.
A lot of room.
Yeah, the defender all's over.
Greg, he got
Layz playing.
That's why the
it's
shot
only
was so
two
far
Fortnite and Call of Duty.
The Warriors
So stop.
fit together, hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
The first free throw is good.
Are you gonna stream right now? No, not right now. Check if Matthew's on.
Full free throws good from Moody. Timeout called the Warriors.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately,
Matthew, watch this if you're watching. Matthew, you're watching, so watch this half court, Matthew. Bro, when I ever show someone something, I was failed. So weird.
If you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they
were
built
to
play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very
well.
Bro,
I have a freaking tall center as my guy, as a guard. At the guard. Steph Curry has the guard. Okay, Matthew, I'm going to make it, I promise, right now. Left the stupid guys in front of me. Let's go, Matthew. Look at that shot, Matthew. Huh? Matthew, look at that shot, huh? Yeah, Matthew, the shot, huh? Wanna go, bro? Come on.
Screen by Fareed. It's stolen by Curry.
Yeah.
Here's Green. Good.
Give me that.
Curry's got 3 assists tonight. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. They double him with Green. Moutier kicks to Fareed. And he dunks it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 3.
What the heck?
Here's Moutier. No good on the triple.
But
no, he didn't.
Miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Stolen by Fareed.
Your dog?
And here we go. Moutier
is your dog even playing?
Ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break. Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater.
No, and I don't care.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case.
Matthew, I'm getting straight on though.
Maybe he was trying to knock a
Matthew, watch
bird
this.
off of the scoreboard.
You're about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Harris with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's sent back by
Johnny.
Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Barnes. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He's a monster there, bro. Look at that. Ooh.
And Denver has possession. It's a 5-point game. Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson.
That's the quarter?
So much at that two-guard
no, it's a
position.
timeout.
He can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the 2-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best two-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. They set the pick. Augustine in the corner. And the rejection by Iguodala. Hands out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Terrell Arthur. He's checked in for Gallinari.
Terrell Arthur.
Chandler is screen. 5 to shoot. And Laverne kicks to Augustine. 13 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer. And, of course, the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there.
I mean, I sometimes play Call of Duty.
The elevation, Kevin, on the
Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. Out to Chandler. 3-pointer. They get it back. Now the feed to Augustine. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Bruh.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Is HZ1? Is HZ1 free?
Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson outside.
Give me that.
Launches it. And it's
Thompson.
on the play with Livingston. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Feeds it to Chandler.
Can't let them win this. Let the clock run. Yes.
Here's Arthur. And a foul.
Oh,
that's
shot. Got him on the way up. I think this is their center. I don't know.
And with the offense
I think that
right
white
to
guy.
the rim,
I don't
at
know.
least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups.
No,
yeah.
He just someone just joined. I don't know if it's him.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
It probably is.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one thing the Nuggets have been good at for several years is crashing the offensive glass. Last season, they were 3rd in the league in offensive rebounds per game.
My stream, I don't know. My stream's been on for 30 minutes.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And the Nuggets, as you mentioned, do attack the offensive glass. Greg, that was a good point. And Clark, they create a lot of extra looks that way.
Well, they were 4th in the league last season in second chance points, Kevin. You run the risk of getting destroyed in transition if you crash the glass every time, though. But the Nuggets crashed the glass and still managed to get back on defense.
On top.
Augustine passes to Chandler. Shots good by Layz.
Supposed to do in that situation.
No good. Trying to beat the buzzer. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Nuggets lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us.
Fourth quarter, baby.
How's it feel to get hurt?
Yo. Bro.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter.
Is this the lowest? It's 4th quarter. Is this the lowest scoring basketball game ever? 44-48.
Gallinari sits outside at 3 with
in 4th quarter.
Moutier out there with Harris.
I can see 2nd quarter.
Now Gallinari. Harris outside. To the middle. And the rejection by Ezeli. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Rush. Finished off the break. Rush has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Warriors.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Passes it to Gallinari. Banked in off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession.
I agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions.
Sad.
Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks. Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Can't get it to go.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Warriors trail by 8. Clark kicks to Ezeli.
I'm
There's
the
the triple.
coach.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now, here's Moutier.
I don't know what you mean.
And Leandro Barbosa.
How is that a reach and foul?
That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Harris.
0.1 seconds of using.
Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And Steph Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa.
Stephen Curry.
Yes.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's only the first turnover, guys.
My boy
He's been
Curry's
safe
in.
as an option for them at the offensive end.
Here's Curry.
Clark,
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
That's in.
No good.
And listen, sometimes
Top shot with Bogut, but I was afraid he was gonna miss it.
Easiest of opportunities.
And another miss by Denver. Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Barnes kicks to Iguodala. Clark. Gallinari with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A moment to check in with...
Wait, what? Oh my god, he shot through the freaking window. Oh my god.
Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off.
Why does Matthew not like sports?
Thank you, Doris. Curry dishes the
ball. He said no 2K.
And Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
What?
Oh, Maestro, he is so
does he like baseball or like tennis?
Passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Harris.
What does he mostly play?
Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his
I'm better
rebound
than
with that last
Nuggets.
one here tonight. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Moutier.
What? I
It's
play
3-on-3 on the
shortstop.
fast
I
break.
play pitcher. I played all the positions before.
Harris outside.
I play all the
Sinks
positions.
three-pointer. And
You
the Nuggets
haven't.
lead by 9. And what's your take, guys?
You
on
never
the
even
hustle
played
skills
baseball.
for the Nuggets?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers
Let's
as
do
a
it,
result.
Matthew.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
That's good. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Moutier passes to Harris. Moutier kicks to Harris. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. That one from long range. And now just a 4-point Nugget lead.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Moutier.
Layz clan is only supposed
Offline with his 3. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Curry with it. Now guarded by Farouk.
Come on, Bogut, you're bad.
Now here's Moutier. D right on him.
Bogut's so bad. Why do we even have
Next
him?
cold spell.
Oh my god, Bogut, you're trash. Bogut, you're not good, bro. Not good.
Now a timeout call.
Jacob's such a rager.
They trail by 6.
You know that. Jacob's such a rager.
26 left in the fourth. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Ian
Why is
Clark.
Jacob
And
always
Denver with a change
raging?
here too. Martin is checked in.
That's
Curry
just-
outside.
Oh my
With the
god.
rebound. The Nuggets leading by 6.
1 minute in the fourth.
Gallinari dishes to Fareed. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's Gallinari missing. Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
Oh.
Cut deficits. You got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball.
I'm gonna be
It's
playing
not
more of
done
2K now.
by hoisting up
Cause I need to
bonehead
practice.
threes like that one.
God, I haven't played in a long time. I'm playing with my dad
Opportunities
tonight.
for himself and really made the most of it.
I'm playing with my dad tomorrow night, 2K.
Curry outside.
So I'll beat him.
The long distance Cruz barrel. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter. For Denver, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Moutier kicks to Fareed.
You're such a show-off.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just
Pass the ball.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim record.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Now, here's Moutier, guarded by Curry. Moutier, no good.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
It's Thompson off the
Yes!
drive.
Yes!
It's been a solid outing for Thompson.
It's 59 to
He has
63.
8
The
points,
other
and he's
team's
knocked down
winning.
a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him
Yeah.
add to that total.
And so Thompson has both of them.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes.
Oh, yeah.
Even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Come on, we got this.
Probably expect to see him
Cover the
slow it
lane,
down.
guys.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep. He's always going to
Let
have
him
a difficult
foul.
time finishing
Let
when
him.
defense
Just let
is
him
in his face
foul
like that.
as much as they
3
want.
seconds separate the shot clock and game play.
Yes, go!
From deep.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
64 to 63. Oh my god, I caught up. Let's go.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Martin passes to Moutier.
a mix-up defensively on that possession.
We lost this game because of him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 1. 6 seconds left in the game.
Curry, you need to pull it off.
It's stolen by Moody, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. And they're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible.
The stupid Moody kid.
Alligator arm a few of those free throws.
5 seconds left. Be my ball. Why is it their ball?
Here's Moutier, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
I have to foul. That's all I have. It's 65-64. I'm losing. And there's 4 seconds left in this game. Isn't that just sad?
On that kill, what the heck was that?
This is sad. Miss.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
I just need a 3 to win.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And going out of bounds.
What?
Last touch by Barnes.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And so it's Denver who comes
Come on.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Guys. Let's do
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight. He never let up, and
Do you think SG stands for shotgun in this?
Guys, I'm gonna end this video. Peace.